let's talk about our new stamp system and how to use this, okay? This little tray should have a kind of wet sponge in it. That's gonna be used to clean your stamps. I have stamps that have letters on them, so I have letters and numbers, so I'm gonna write the word hi. I have stamps that are animals, they should have a picture on there, and then I have a bunch of stamps that are not animals, so this one is stars. These are called ink pads, and it's kind of like a big marker, okay? I'm also going to use some goose paper. Goose paper is the paper that's good on one side, okay? So the first thing I'm gonna do is, let's pretend I want blue, so I'm gonna take the lid off. I'm going to check to make sure my stamp is clean. It looks pretty clean, but what I'm gonna do is just stamp it on here. And if it's coming off clean, it's clean. So what I do is I just press this a few little times on the stamp. You don't have to be rough with it. And then stamp it on paper. You probably will only get one good stamp out of it. Okay, now let's pretend I want to switch colors. I cannot put this blue stamp on the orange ink pad because it will mess it up, and then we cannot fix it ever again. So what am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to clean my stamp. So just give it a quick little wiggle on your stamp, just like that. Okay, a gentle press. There we go. So I can clean it. And you can see that this is starting to get dirty. We don't want to just stamp on here to stamp on here though. Okay, I'm gonna look, make sure they're clean, because sometimes people forget to clean them when they're done. So make sure you're cleaning it first, okay? When you're all done with these ink pads, it's really important you put the lid on or they're gonna dry up, just like a marker would. Okay, and I wanna show you something else you can do. If you take markers, regular markers, not Sharpies, and you kind of color it, on the side, you have to hold it on the side, the long side, not the tip. And you kind of want to work quickly because you don't want it to dry. Ooh, look what, I bet I could do more than one color here. You're just coloring the raised part, just like that. Okay, and stamp. Ta-da! You can also do it that way. Ooh, that one gave me two. Again, if I want to switch colors, I need to wipe it. Okay, wipe it clean. And I'm using this goose paper. You can stamp on whatever other paper you want, but this is a good test maybe after you clean it to see, is it clean?